Hey guys, Grumpy here with a very special bouncy for the Fit to Fight series. So this is spoiler filled. If you don't want to be spoiled by the events in the main storyline, then continue to play the game and then you can come back to this later. But with the spoiler warning out of the way, we are going to do the Ziggurat fight. So, in the background, I've been doing a couple things. Namely, I founded a colony, or two colonies actually. Uh, so this is in preparation for the late game. At this point, you should have a colony set up. Maybe you just established it, maybe you established it a little while ago, but you should be tending to it. So this one's already positive, even though it's size 3, which I'm really happy about. We got lucky, found soil nanites, and this is an insane set of affixes for the planet. So I can't wait to put mining on here. It's going to produce a ton of resources in that light industry. As far as our fleet goes, built in the hull mods that we need, right? So we're advancing. And then as far as the story goes, we've been doing missions at the Galatian Academy. And now I believe this is the part where we fight the Ziggurat, or they just want us to jump in and do exploration. Either way, I'm gonna fight it and then just report back to Galatia. So I wanted to show this off for you guys. I haven't modified the fleet at all. This is the same bounty hunting fleet. It should be fine to go against the Zig. Yes, so we cover that. And then I think you're supposed to leave. Maybe you can fight it. I don't know. Like, story-wise, I don't pay attention to the quest. I did it, like, years ago, and then I just forgot about it. But we should be able to dominate it. We, through... Not through anything intentional, we just have the perfect fleet designed to destroy the Ziggurat. It is all beam weapons and all missiles. So it really shouldn't stand a chance. We will move in, continue. I mean, probably just the 2 Pegasus alone could deal with it, but let's just bring everybody to the party. Okay, let's bring... Would I rather have champions or Griffin? I'd rather have champions. They're a little more tanky, a little more durable. Then we'll bring the Sunders, even though the Sunders will probably get blown up. It is what it is. For this fight... well, I was gonna stagger the fleet to put the champions and Sunders behind the Pegasus. I will do that, but however the ships get a raid is however they get a raid. A lot of you guys are gonna be fodder. Really, the thing that's gonna protect us are gonna be or the things that are gonna do the most damage are gonna be the Pegasus back here. Oh. So, the key to the Ziggurat is treat it like any other phase ship. You want to force it to flux itself out. The motes do a lot of damage, but you can deal with them through things like point defense. Having fighters with point defense like wasps do very well in this fight. What are they called? I believe they're called Lux. Is the remnant version of the interceptors. Pylums well, not pylums. Annihilators are good because they target the moat. They don't target the moats, but they collide with the moats and blow them up. So any kind of like spam, locusts do really well in this situation. Any kind of spam like that, any kind of point defense, shoots down the moats, which is the real threat of the Ziggurat. But also having long beam weapons, which we do have. We have ridiculous range on our beam weapons. And fighters also do really well against the Zig. And tracking missiles like Gorgons do really well against the Ziggurat. So like that is the best way to beat it. If you're using a low-tech fleet, then you really want to like armor up. You want to have like polarized armor, shield shunt, like the whole 9 yards, like really thick armor, um, and just have all high explosive. You don't need any kinetic damage against the Ziggurat. If you're running a high tech fleet, it's a lot harder to do. The Zig kind of counters high tech fleets pretty hard because all they have is their shield and their paper thin. Lots of fighters, maybe like a lot of astrals might work. Paragons with absurd ranges might also help. That I'm not too sure. Actually, yeah, just a handful of paragons could probably kill the Ziggurat. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into combat. So it really never gets a chance to come out of phase. When it does, it just gets deleted. Put the hikers on auto fire. Kill the champion, that's weird. And just like that, we bully it. Never really had a chance to retaliate. But that's exactly how you want to deal with that fight. Just a lot of pressure. Alright, let's get our champion back. Thank you. Let's reclaim claim the ship. Now, it's a high-tech ship, of course. I will not be using it. But I do want to show off the fight. For those of you who haven't seen it. And then as a little bonus, if you go northeast of the Zig fight, there should be a cache back here. Let's see. There it is. It's a little bit of ways from it. But you can always go to this cache site as long as you have transverse jump. You can do it from the beginning of the game. The catch is though that there are two. I thought it was two fulgents. It's Alpha Core Fulgent and then two Glimmers protecting it. So just be careful. Okay. Like if you have a weaker fleet, I'm just gonna deploy Pegasus. Transfer command. They can be dangerous, but if you have a somewhat competent fleet, you should be able to deal with this pretty early on. I should get an alpha core from this fight. It's not guaranteed, but it's a high likelihood because all three of them are alpha cored. Nope, unlucky. Cool. And then inside the cache, you get some really nice goodies. Oh, we're short on heavy machinery. I didn't realize. So you get a Rift Lance, which is really nice. Mini pulsers are great. I wish I got more mini pulsers. They are a kinetic weapon. That it's better. It's a better needler essentially. Two antimatter SRM launchers is phenomenal. I love these things. They're a missile that does a lot of damage. Excuse me. They require flux to fire, which is pretty unique. But for that flux that they expend, they do a lot of damage. and then a disintegrator is meh. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy that fight. It was pretty one-sided, but that's exactly how I expected it to go. All right, late game guide is coming out a little. It'll take a while because I do have to finish the main quest, and then grow my colony just a little bit more. Anyway, other than that, Grumpy out.